All right, ready to unlock some serious free money potential? We're diving into online the kind that's just fun to side hustle, or even, dare I say, with potential to find. Don't worry, we're not falling for those get schemes.
We're all about separating the hype from the real potential.
Exactly. And this source we're diving into, let me tell you, it's got some seriously eye-opening stuff.
Yeah.
Like, get this, making money with videos without ever showing your face.
It's not as far-fetched as it sounds.
I know, right? Sounds kind of crazy at first. But they actually highlight someone who turned a $250 investment into over $20,000 doing just that.
And the interesting thing is, this person focused on travel videos. Stunning footage of destinations around the world. Turns out that kind of content is huge online. And with the power of AI video generation tools, you don't even need to travel yourself to capture it all.
You're telling me. They even mentioned a specific tool, a.invideo.io. Have you had a chance to play around with it?
I have. It's remarkable what it can do. Imagine typing in something like, create a drone shot soaring over a turquoise lagoon in Fiji, and boom. The AI whips up a high-definition clip, complete with realistic motion, stunning visuals. You can even add music, subtitles, even voiceovers, all within the platform.
Okay, so now I'm seeing how someone could build a whole travel channel from their couch. But how do those views actually translate into cash?
Platforms like YouTube are key here, specifically the YouTube Partner Program. Basically, you allow ads on your videos, and you get a cut of the ad revenue. More views equal more earning potential. And then there are affiliate links.
Oh, right, like those click here to buy the gear I'm using links.
Exactly. If you strategically weave in affiliate links, say for travel gear, booking sites, that sort of thing, you earn even more when viewers click through and make a purchase.
It's like a double whammy of income.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next idea really surprised me. It involves a platform you might not immediately think of for making money, Pinterest. The source is convinced that Pinterest, especially when you combine it with affiliate marketing, is a gold mine just waiting to be tapped.
And they might be onto something. You see, a lot of people think of Pinterest as just a place to, I don't know, pin recipes, dream about home decor, but it's so much more than that. Pinterest is a powerful search engine. People go there actively looking for products, solutions.
So how does that translate into making money? I'm intrigued.
Let's say you're really into sustainable living, right? You could create a Pinterest board filled with eco-friendly products, reusable water bottles, bamboo toothbrushes, that kind of thing. And then, using something like Amazon's affiliate program, you link each image directly to the product page on Amazon.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Someone searches eco-friendly kitchen swaps, your visually appealing pin pops up, they click through. If they buy, you earn a commission.
It's like being a curator, but instead of free swag, you're getting paid. Genius.
Exactly. And the best part, you're tapping into existing demand. Pinterest users are already primed to buy. You're simply providing that curated path to their next favorite purchase.
This next one's for all the creative folks out there. Our source is all about selling digital products on Etsy. And I'm not just talking about the usual handmade crafts, I'm talking digital downloads, people.
It's where things get interesting.
Right. No physical inventory to deal with, no shipping costs cutting into your profits. Create once, sell it 1,000,000 times. Plus, Etsy gives you access to a global market.
And the reach is incredible.
They even highlighted someone selling sets of AI-generated images for a decent profit. See, those AI tools we were talking about, they're good for more than just videos.
It's a prime example of using technology to your advantage. Think about it, a collection of whimsical AI-generated illustrations, perfect for nursery prints, or a set of abstract textures for website backgrounds. The key is to pinpoint a need and then use these tools to fulfill it. Creatively, of course, but with commercial viability in mind.
So it's not as easy as just digging up an old image and uploading it, right? What's the strategy here?
Absolutely not. You've got to be strategic. What kind of digital products are in demand? How do you make them stand out? How do you price them competitively? And let's not forget Etsy's fees. They take a cut of each sale, and there are listing fees too.
So many things to consider.
You've got to factor all of that into your pricing if you actually want to make a profit. It's a business, even in the digital world. Speaking of business, the source then goes on about this concept of print on demand.
Ah, yes, print on demand, or POD for those in the know. I've dabbled in this world a bit myself. Game changer. Especially if you love to design, but the thought of packing and shipping boxes makes you break out in hives.
Tell me about it. And this source specifically raves about a platform called Printify. Basically, you create your designs, catchy t-shirt slogans, quirky illustrations for mugs, whatever you can dream up, and upload them to Printify.
Sounds pretty straightforward so far.
It is. They connect you with this whole network of printers who handle production and shipping when a customer places an order. You don't touch a thing.
Like having your own global merch empire without the logistical nightmares. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
And if you're not a design whiz yourself, well, guess what? Those AI tools we talked about earlier, they can come in handy here too.
Absolutely. Using AI to generate unique designs for print-on-demand products is a growing trend. It's all about connecting those dots and seeing how these different online opportunities can work together.
My mind is officially blown. So many possibilities. And while we're on the topic of print-on-demand platforms, the source also mentioned Printful as another popular option.
There's definitely some healthy competition in the POD space, which is great for us. More choices, better pricing, wider range of products, everybody wins. But let's shift gears a bit and talk about a way to make money online that's less about selling products and more about providing valuable services.
Intrigued. Tell me more.
Virtual assistants. It's booming. With more and more businesses and entrepreneurs operating online, the demand for skilled virtual assistants is through the roof.
It makes perfect sense. And what I love about virtual assistants is that it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of gig. The source breaks it down into these key areas: managing social media accounts, handling emails, even things like bookkeeping and customer service.
It really is about finding your niche, what you excel at, and what you genuinely enjoy doing. If you're a social media guru, manage those accounts. If writing's your jam, maybe content creation or blog posts are more your speed. The possibilities are truly endless.
So true. But how do you actually connect with the people who need a virtual assistant? Where do you even begin to find these gigs?
Well, the source points to two platforms in particular, Fiverr and Upwork. Ever heard of them?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Fiverr especially rings a bell.
Fiverr is known for its gig-based approach. Basically, you package your services at different price points. It's a great way to dip your toes into the water and start building your portfolio.
What about Upwork? How's that one different?
Upwork tends to focus on connecting businesses with freelancers for longer-term projects. So if you're looking for more of an ongoing work relationship, that might be the better option.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So you're saying it's worth checking out both to see what fits your style.
Absolutely. There are tons of platforms out there, but those two are definitely great starting points. And remember, becoming a successful VA takes more than just technical skills.
Yeah.
You've got to be a communications superstar. Client management is key.
Because you're essentially an extension of their business, right?
Exactly. Reliability, professionalism, and crystal clear communication are non-negotiable. It's all about building that trust.
Like being a remote superhero of organization and efficiency.
Huh? I love that analogy. Okay, ready for a potentially lucrative but slightly controversial method?
Leave me with it.
Facebook Marketplace Arbitrage.
Okay, I'll be honest. That name does not exactly inspire confidence. Sounds a little, I don't know, morally gray. What's the deal with this arbitrage thing?
I hear you. It definitely raises some ethical questions. Basically, it involves finding heavily discounted or even free shipping items on platforms like eBay.
Okay, I'm following so far.
Then you resell those items on Facebook Marketplace, where buyers might not be as savvy about pricing, for a profit.
I see the profit potential, but I'm already feeling a little icky about it. Isn't that kind of taking advantage of people?
That's the ethical dilemma, right? It's not illegal, but it does make you wonder about transparency. Are we being upfront with buyers? Are we inflating prices just because we can?
Exactly. Trust is everything, especially online. Plus, what happens if buyers catch on? Talk about bad for business.
Precisely. Is it worth potentially jeopardizing your reputation or alienating customers? Only you can decide that.
This feels less like a solid business model and more like a quick cash grab that could backfire big time.
Yeah.
But hey, that's why we do these deep dives, right? Explore the full spectrum, the good, the bad, and the ethically questionable, so you can make informed decisions.
Exactly. Knowledge is power. By understanding the nuances of these opportunities, the potential downsides, you can navigate this online world wisely.
Okay, let's shift gears to a platform that's been making waves, especially with creators TikTok. And I'm not just talking about those viral dance challenges anymore. Our source is buzzing about TikTok's Creativity Fund.
It's a big deal for creators who've built a following and are looking to actually earn from their content. Essentially, you can monetize your longer-form videos through ad revenue.
So longer videos are the key here.
They seem to be performing well, especially educational content. Think in-depth tutorials, behind-the-scenes peeks, that sort of thing.
And this Creativity Fund, it's available everywhere.
Not quite yet. It's still being rolled out globally. The source specifically mentions Spain as one place where it wasn't available yet. So if you're thinking of diving in, double check your location first.
Always good to do your research.
Okay.
Now, assuming you are in a region where it's up and running, what kind of longer form content do you think really works on TikTok? We're so used to those bite-sized videos. What's going to make people stick around for more?
It all comes down to knowing your niche and understanding what your audience wants. We've seen that educational content tends to do well in longer formats, in-depth tutorials, behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, even multi-part series that keep people coming back for more.
So like if you're a makeup artist, instead of a 60-second tutorial, you could do a full-blown masterclass with ad breaks in between, of course.
Exactly. Or if you're a fitness guru, you could film a comprehensive workout routine broken down into manageable chunks.
You've got my wheels turning. Okay, last stop on our online income extravaganza, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this one, Redbubble.
Redbubble. It's a classic for a reason. It's perfect for creative folks who want to make money from their designs without the hassle of, actually making and shipping anything.
Right. The ultimate passive income dream. You provide the artistic vision, Redbubble handles the rest, and you get a cut of the profits. What's not to love?
And they're not just printing on t-shirts anymore. Phone cases, tote bags, you name it. They've got a massive product catalog, which is fantastic for creators.
Okay, so let's say I'm an amazing illustrator, but I've never actually sold anything online before. How do I even begin to navigate the world of Redbubble? What are the first steps?
First things first, you'll need to create a Redbubble shop. Think of it as your online storefront. That's where you'll upload your amazing designs, pick the products you want to sell, and set your prices.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah.
But how do I make sure people actually find my incredible designs amidst the sea of other sellers?
That's where a bit of marketing savvy comes in. You'll want to optimize your shop, use the right keywords so people can find you. Eye-catching visuals are a must, too.
Makes sense. It's like any other online marketplace. You've got to stand out.
Exactly. And the source really emphasizes that building a successful Redbubble shop takes time and effort. It's not an overnight success scheme, but with consistency, with a dedication to creating awesome designs, you can definitely build a solid, sustainable income stream.
Like any other business, you've got to put in the work.
Exactly. But it's also about working smarter, not harder. And remember those AI art generation tools we talked about? They can be a game changer for creating unique designs for your Redbubble products.
Oh, for sure. The possibilities are endless. We've covered so much ground today. It's incredible to see how many ways there are to make money online these days.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it? The internet has truly opened up a world of possibilities. But as we've been discussing, it's not just about chasing the latest trends or quick cash grabs. It's about finding something that aligns with your skills, your passions, your values.
It really is mind-boggling when you think about it. And like we've been saying, it's not just about knowing the methods. It's about approaching them thoughtfully, ethically even.
Couldn't agree more. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of online income, but integrity, sustainability, those are important too.
Absolutely. And that brings us back to something you mentioned earlier, defining success on your own terms. It's not always about the money, right?
Right. It's about finding that sweet spot where your values, your goals, how you show up online, it all aligns.
It's about designing a life that feels authentic. And that's going to look different for everyone.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so cool about this whole deep dive into online income. We've covered so much ground, creative pursuits, skill-based services. There's truly something out there for everyone.
And what I'm taking away from all of this is that success. It takes more than just stumbling onto the right method. It takes work, persistence, a willingness to learn and adapt.
Couldn't have said better myself.
So to everyone listening, what resonated with you today? What sparked your curiosity? Hold on to that. Do your research. Dive deeper. And remember, the best investment you can ever make, it's in yourself.
Here, here. Until next time, happy hustling, everyone.